says Scotty Barnes. Who's Scotty Barnes? Scotty Barnes' ex on him getting a 33-year-old white girl pregnant. Somebody says holding it down while he makes it to the NBA is so funny. He was going to go to the league regardless.
Looking. Put a finger down if you were dating your high school sweetheart for almost 6 years. You're holding it down for him while he's trying to make it to the NBA. He makes it to the NBA, so you move to another country to be there with him to support him, all while studying for your master's. One day out of the blue, he breaks up with you, and then months later, he gets a white girl pregnant. Just me? Oh, okay.
I mean, I wouldn't want to go home to this chick every day. Hell yeah, I would have cheated too. The fuck? I'm trying to go home. I'm going home to something that's completely different from my background. Spanish piece, Caucasian piece, Asian piece, Middle Eastern piece. Shit, I'll take an Indian piece. Just as long as she's not a black chick. I need a completely different flavor. That's why he got the Ice Queen pregnant. It wouldn't even turn me on if I was backshotting a chocolate chick and just seeing her cascade and cream on my you know what I'm saying? On my beefcake. I'd be like, ah. But a different ethnicity, it's like, ooh. Yo, luxury with the 10 gift stuff? Oh. Shit. Hey, big salute on that. Thank you. Luxury. Big salute on the 10. Thank you. This ain't a word. A gold cloak too? Ooh, the VIP next to that gold cloak. Only way I would let like a black chick slide, you gotta be like ultra extra light skin with good hair. You gotta be racially ambiguous. But a chick that look like this, nah. A dark booty hole and shit. Bitch got a extra black brown asshole and shit. Nah, bruh. You said what? No. A crispy African piece? You trolling, bro. You already know what's up. I come out of a dark-skinned pussy. I was born out of a dark-skinned pussy. Why the fuck would I fuck a dark-skinned woman? We could be friends, though. I ain't smashing. To pay homage, you got me fucked up. I think I only slayed one dark-skinned chick in my whole life. Well, hold on, 2. One was for Get Back. The other one was actually biracial. She had a white mom, but she came out with this Nubian kind of dark skin, but she had long, good ass hair, and she still looked biracial. So she looked completely different. Like she wasn't like no actual dark skinned chick. She looked like some sort of a hybrid, but she had a fucking white mom and a black dad. Eye color, standard. Now, when I say cascade, that wasn't even the word. Let's just say foam party. Would I do the same thing if you was any other race? If I was a white guy, I told you guys before, I wouldn't be fucking white chicks. I'd be fucking black chicks. If I was an Asian guy, I'm not fucking Asian chicks. Get it? Not fucking a chick from the same ethnicity as me. That's boring. What about the bitch that had the ass that I could pick up and drop? I told you guys why she wasn't fucking with me. She asked me what was my biggest fantasy. I said, you sure you want to know? She's like, come on, tell me. She knew like 5 languages. She's like, her peoples are from Europe or some shit. She's like 5'9" with a big, crazy, juicy ass. I said, look. I said, are you sure you want to know my fantasy? She said, yeah, just tell me. Stop fucking around, nigga. I was like, all right, bet. I said, for a sexy woman to piss on me. She's like, you serious? I said, yeah. I said, what's wrong with that? She's like, oh, nothing, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I didn't hear from her for like 2 weeks. I hit her. I was like, yo, what happened? Like, shit, we was solid. We was vibing and everything. She was like, I'm going to be honest with you. She was like, when you told me you wanted a sexy woman to piss on you, she was like, I got turned all the way off. I said, damn, it's like that? She said, yeah, I'm sorry. She's like, that's too freaky for me. And boom. See, I'm not going to come on here and cap and be like, shit, I fucked her, you know what I'm saying? Like, ass was crazy, you gay. Like, nah, I'll tell you if I strike out. She asked, I told. What's crazy about it? What the fuck else is a man's fantasy supposed to be? What, a bitch to come in my room with lingerie? That's standard. All right, if that's weird to you guys, why don't you niggas tell me your fantasies when it comes to bitches? So looking at the chat, a lot of niggas said some things that are way worse than apple juice. I never said I didn't like squirters. Where'd you get that from? Also, I mean, chicks like that are rare because she has to have the balls to just urinate on you, basically. Then they're just gonna claim it's squirt. When it's actually, I looked it up. It says when a woman's urethra sponge is filled up and she just lets it out. So she's aroused to a certain level, and then she just lets it fill up. Well, she lets her urethra sponge fill up, and then she just lets out a load of apple juice. There's a drive-by squirt video. That's crazy. Just tastes like warm salt water, basically. But you don't want to drink that. You want a chick to choke you while... You gotta have to retype that, bro. I mean, my thing is if you're gonna get an apple juice, let's just call it a how about this? Let's call it a Gatorade dump. You know, like when you win a football game and everybody dumps Gatorade on you. Let's just call it that. If you're gonna get a Gatorade dump, it's got to be in a sexy environment. It can't be a fucking like It can't be in like no whack ass small bathroom or nothing. There got to be something sexy, like a master bathroom. Like you can't get a Gatorade dump in an apartment shower unless it's a luxury apartment. Yeah, got to be exactly. There you go. Somebody said a 5-star hotel. New academics post, more leaked DMs. Shit. Choke you while you cream pie. How hard is that for you to do? You don't be fucking or what? And you're not supposed to say cream pie. You're supposed to say dump your load.